Time now for baseball on the show. We're live at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the Washington Nationals. It's interleague baseball. Next on the show. Steven Strasburg gets the ball for Washington in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball as Billy Hamilton strides forward to get this ball game underway. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games in this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 at this homestand.
65 degrees, our temperature here at first pitch. One and two, the count to Billy Hamilton.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Popped him up. Rendon in foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to see the speed and athleticism of Billy Hamilton on display. He hit over .330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
Coming to the plate now, Ben Zobrist, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the first pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Strasburg is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
Number 5, George.
Digging in now for Kansas City, George Brett, the reigning batting champion in the American League. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Brett behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And this will go right by Suzuki all the way to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. George Brett scores a pair with that home run. 7 home runs for him on the year now as the Royals move out in front now 2-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Batting 4th, the catcher, number 13.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. turned on down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Perez waiting on the 1-1. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Here now the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Soto on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting fifth. The first
Coming to the plate now, Ryan O'Hearn. And he's been one of the league's big stories in April, having come out of the gates extremely hot at the plate.
This guy's off to a blazing start, the kind of start we all expected. I think he'll be right up there on the leaderboards at the end of the season.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
The 1-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 1st coming up from Nationals Park. It's 2-0 Kansas City. Heath Billmeyer, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. Despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's having a good series against these guys so far. He's been a huge factor, particularly driving in runs. He's already driven in 5 in this series so far. So clutch situations with guys on base, this is the guy to watch.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home 1st, 2 away.
Batting third.
Striding in now for the Nats, Matt Kemp. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. In there, 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He comes into this April contest as one of the hottest hitters in the league. His season average up into the high 300s now.
Wow, this guy's off to a blazing start, catching a lot of people by surprise. It's still early. We'll have to see if he can keep this up through the rest of the year.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. hit hard on the ground at first. Adams has got it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And let's take a look at Trey Turner up the chute. This is a guy that when asked to go to center field not too long ago, looked like that was going to be the spot for him. Now he's asked to move to the middle infield, back to his position at North Carolina State, and he can pick and grin, and he has got some of the quickest feet in the game.
Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kemp on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Ready now, Ken Griffey Jr. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 pitch is laid off for ball 2. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. That's popped up. Rendon into shallow left. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Royals 2 and the Nationals nothing. Striding forward now is the DH, Jay Buhner. The early season numbers look very good as he is up over 400 here to begin the campaign. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Waiting on it is Goodwin. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Juan Soto to the plate now. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 0-2 once more. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone up into the second row. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Nationals are on the board, trailing 2-1 now. Into the box now, Andre Dawson.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay,
is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Griffey Jr. is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Here's Matt Adams now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nats draw just a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. We've played 2. It's the Royals 2 and the Nats 1. Now at the plate, Adalberto Mondesi, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
The center fielder, number 6.
Back to the top of the order now. And in to hit next, the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton.
Hey, D-Roll, that's great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in a hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
1-1 the count. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Popped up. Defoe on the move. And there's one down now. So next to the plate for the Royals, Ben Zobrist. He reached on a single in his first truck. First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Mondesi takes his lead at third with 1 away. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Into the box, George Brett. As Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. That misses 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. KC leads this one 3-1. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
Now to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Zobrist is under it, makes the play, and there are two gone now. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the leader at first here with two gone in the inning, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. A ball and no strikes. There goes the runner. That's a strike to throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Hit in the air out to center field. Hamilton is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nationals leave one. They still trail it here 3-1. So digging in now, Salvador Perez will start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Two-strike pitch from Strasburg, and he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Perez is retired, and there's one away. Stepping into the box, Ryan O'Hearn. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Stepping up to the plate, Brian Goodwin will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
fly ball out to straightaway right. Dawson's there, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Standing in, Matt Kemp, who was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
At the ball.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
1-1, no strike.
Two 2-0 to the National center fielder.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit hard to short. Mondesi scoops it up. Throw just in time as they get him by an eye length.
Now back, the designated hitter, Jay Buhner.
Into the box now. Jay Buhner comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And this is low, ball 1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Fouled away. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nationals gone in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. So stepping in, Whit Merrifield. He flew out in his last at bat.
With Merrifield.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. Here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it. Bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Stepping in now, Ken Griffey Jr. as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Merrifield leads off second with nobody out. And Griffey swings right through this one, so it's 0-2 now to Jr. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. So a runner on second with 1 down now. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's down into left center for a base hit. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. And And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
The center fielder.
That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hands back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Billy Hamilton is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Ball one.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. This is line to left. Soto is there. Let's see if they test it. And boy, I thought they might have had a shot at scoring him there, but they put up the stop sign with 2 away now. Ready once again, Ben Zobrist. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
Bert Blyleven takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. George Brett will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Royals lead it 5-1. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Andre Dawson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a punch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A bouncer to the left side. Mondesi picks it up, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Next to Washington.
1 gone for the Nationals in the 5th. And up next, it's the left-handed power threat, Matt Adams. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Popped up. Brett in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And that misses 1-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Brett is right there, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 5-1. cleanup spot for the Royals. Salvador Perez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Salvador.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Just classic confidence at the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
Standing in now, Ryan O'Hearn, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
In now, Brian Goodwin. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. 0-for-2 from him so far in this one. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Great swing right there. Sometimes you just see that ball pop out of that pitcher's hand just a little bit different than that fastball, and he was able to stay back, keep his front shoulder locked, and take that off-speed pitch deep.
With Merrifield next to hit.
Designated hitter.
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. Kemp going back on it to the track. He dives, but he can't make the play, and this one hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
the right field.
Well, he hit that one pretty well, all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Ken Griffey Jr. is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Merrifield leads off second with one gone in the inning. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Again, a 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Hemp. And he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
The batter.
Now batting, Adalberto Mondesi. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
And this will go right by Suzuki all the way to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Hit down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2 is taken for ball one. 7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Royals 7 and the Nats 1. And now for Washington, Kurt Suzuki. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
And that's in there, base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Now batting.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at 1st and 3rd.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Stays alive, still 0-2. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Ready for another chance? Matt Kemp. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Stepping in, Jay Buhner, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And that's in there for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2?
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Well, Matt, Royals manager Ned Yost talked with me between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hit streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through. Man, an unlucky break right there with the runner stealing from first. If that ball doesn't bounce over the wall for a ground rule double, he's probably going to score easily. But instead, he's forced to stay at third. Now it's going to be up to the next guy to drive him home.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 1-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Hamilton, the runner at third. Zobrist stands at second. No outs. Ball 2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Salvador Perez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Adams in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Set to deliver the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Number 66.
Settling in now, Ryan O'Hearn. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him.
And we'll have to leave it there. The play is made here to end the inning. Royals strand a pair. They're on top 7-1. Riding in once again, Juan Soto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Count still at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in once again, Andre Dawson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter.
Stepping in, Matt Adams. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. They're down 7-1. Now at the plate, Brian Goodwin. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
The batter, number 15.
Ready for another shot now. Whit Merrifield. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Line toward the gap in left center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Into the box now, Ken Griffey Jr. as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. Now the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. The relay, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Boy, Giro, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Center fielder, number 6, Willie Hamilton.
So base is empty now after the double play. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Billy Hamilton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Swings through it for strike number 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Just hung in there on that one. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Merrifield on third. Griffey Jr. at second with 2 gone. And now the runner's trying for third. And a bunt attempt now, but this is foul, and the inning is over. What was that all about? So no runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Royals 7 and the Nats 1. At the plate, Wilmer Defoe. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Just a touch outside, 1-2. The middle. Mondesi brings it in, and there's 1 away. Striding into the box, Kurt Suzuki. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. There's a look at the inning-by-inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. He singled his last time up. Now here's the pitch. In there, strike 1.
0-1.
2 out, nobody on. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Popped him up. O'Hearn moving to his left. And he brings it in on the warning track. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 7-1. Stepping into the box, Ben Zobrist. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
First offering on its way. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Matt Grace comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Stepping in now, George Brett, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-1. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Standing in now, Salvador Perez, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first, a double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes.
66.
A chopper two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
In now, Ryan O'Hearn, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Oh and 1, here it comes. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Royals tack on 1 more on the strength of this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. It's the Royals 8 and the Nats 1. In now is Anthony Rendon, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Back to first, a 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jay.
Now at the plate, Jay Buhner, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Two out, nobody on. Last strike now for the Nats. Count remains at 0-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Royals are going to get out of here with a split in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
8-1 is the final score this afternoon. Kansas City jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Heath Billmeyer takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball.